We're headed out from Alliance Hill RV Resort and making our way where? To Grayton Beach State Park.
Here we go.
On to the journey. Where are we going, honey? To the beach. Who's back there? Woody, what's he doing? It's a travel day. Handsome dude. And there's my little shotgun partner right there. Hey, Gray. What's doing, May? May. Pretty girl. And there he is. Trouble.
Everybody loves the horns. Where you going, honey?
Going to get some good groceries. Got a little bit of time to kill before we can check in over at Grayton Beach State Park. So I'm gonna go do our grocery shopping. There's my Publix.
All right. So this is what happens when I send Terry to Publix alone.
Yeah, had nothing to do with the fact that we were out at just about everything.
This is what happens. Okay.
And I gotta cook Thanksgiving, so.
Yeah. How much was it, babe?
Under 400. Woohoo!
Like what? $3.99.
It was like $3.96, something like that.
Yeah, beautiful. That's just great. So we made it to Grayton Beach. Take a look at our site. This is site number 43 at Grayton Beach. Very nice site. And there you have it.
Oh, over Thanksgiving and our wedding anniversary, which is late November, we went to Grayton Beach State Park. It's located on Scenic Highway 30A out in Walton County, I believe it's considered, Santa Rosa Beach area, way out on the Panhandle. We really enjoyed it. This is our second stay, right? Two times now we've gone. And we'll definitely go back. They offer 61 RV and tent sites, full hookups, and it's right on the beach. The actual RV campground is located obviously in the state park and is about, I'd say, a mile to the beach. So they don't allow dogs on the beach. It's absolutely gorgeous, by the way. But they do have a trail that the dogs that are allowed to walk on. It's called the Grayton Beach Nature Trail, and it's about a mile long. And it runs along the beach, around the lake there.
Behind the dunes.
Behind the dunes, yeah. So
Not actually
you're not
on the
right
beach.
on the beach. And it's just an adorable little path. It's got, your sea grapevines and I'm not sure what they're called, and it's a combination of dunes and sand and then just regular trail. So if you're dog people, it's certainly something else that you would want to do for them. Another option for us, because we are all about the pugs, we went over to, it's called Point Washington State Forest, and that's called the Western Lake Loop. We did walk them there, and we did a bike ride with our Maxfoots. That loop is about 4-5 miles long and takes you all throughout the forest. I think we came out on, I want to say it was 331 or something, and then back down to the town of Watercolor. Now, Watercolor, that's an adorable beachside town. Very trendy beachside neighborhood. They have, in the heart of the town,
A row of food trucks.
yeah, you have your food trucks, beachside restaurants.
Very expensive, though.
It's upscale, definitely upscale.
Definitely, you're going to pay big dollars. We went for lunch and we spent like $50 on
50
hamburgers.
bucks for hamburgers, but hey, they were Kobe beef. You can't go wrong.
Yeah,
They were delicious.
they like their stuff.
Yeah, and the year before we did lunch there, and that was like $100 lunch. But I did have a lobster roll, so hey, it's all in what you budget. But we really do enjoy the town itself. They have some trendy shops. It's just a lot of fun. An amphitheater. We haven't actually caught any musicians there yet, but I'm sure that's a regular occurrence when the weather's a little bit warmer, probably. So behind,
We rode through on Thanksgiving Day, didn't we?
yeah,
And it was
the
mobbed.
footage that you have, you'll see it's like totally
was mobbed,
slamming.
like,
I think people were out
more than
Christmas
usual.
shopping.
More
yeah,
than the last time we were there.
yeah, it was totally slamming.
Matter of fact, I think we were gonna get lunch that day, and we passed.
Yeah, you decided we'd
We're
go back and cook our own burgers, but the next day I guess we went down and had burgers.
You'll see when we're going through there, you'll see that there's no spots. There's thousands of bikes there. Like,
Yeah.
thousands, like literally, probably 10,000
It's easier
bikes,
to get
people.
around on your bike than
Crazy.
it is with the car, definitely.
Yeah, the traffic was backed up for miles. And
For miles.
vehicles.
Yeah, the year before it wasn't quite as bad, but I don't think we were there over Thanksgiving. I'd have to research it. But anyway, what I was going to share was behind this town, Watercolor, is what they call Seaside Trails Loop, and that's about 9 miles.
Yeah.
And we just happened on this. We don't do a lot of research. We just go out and
Kinda
explore. And, as I've said it before,
It was a cool trail. Like,
we don't do a lot of planning.
great for e-bikes and regular bikes. You can ride either.
It was
They got bridges,
wildlife.
wild deer, like deer running around. They're kind of tame now, but they're everywhere, and you're literally riding on the trail and the deer will walk across in front of you.
And I enjoyed the bridges and the wooden bridges and stuff like that they had you go over
You can spend
and all.
hours. Out
Hours. We rode. Well, we did. We rode
Yeah.
for hours, and you'll see that footage. We really enjoy taking the e-bikes out. If we're not out walking with the dogs, we love our Maxfoots, and we're out hitting the trails. And there's a ton in this Grayton Beach area.
It's
Santa
a big
Rosa.
biking and hiking and walking and running and.
All right. So another interest for us, as I was saying, we really enjoy riding our Maxfoot bikes. There's the Timpoochee Trail. That's about 19 miles. And that's part of this trail on 30A that runs about 36 miles. They have off-road and paved trail. We did not do the full 36 miles, but the actual paved trail of the Timpoochee Trail is about 20 miles long, 19-ish. And that runs all along that scenic 30A. It takes you down from Topsail. If you've stayed at Topsail State Park, it runs that full length all the way down past this Grayton Beach into Watercolor and Seaside. So we really enjoy the area. We highly recommend it.
There was a little pro tip. There was a big difference between the prior year to when we went over Thanksgiving. And over Thanksgiving when we went, it was loaded with kids. So if you don't like kids, don't go on a holiday.
True.
It was kids everywhere in the campground.
Not saying that we don't like kids.
No, but that's, you know, some
it's
people...
something that you might want to keep in mind.
It was a lot
quieter
were all
from school.
The year before. The year before when we went was a lot quieter. And I don't remember the date we went.
In the campground you're talking about? Yeah. It was very active. For our anniversary, we went out to dinner. It was called The Bay, right? And that was
restaurant.
It was a nice restaurant. Out on 331, Highway 331, I think it is, coming in.
It wasn't too far away, but Google Maps put it in the middle of a bridge, a causeway, so we had a little trouble finding it, but once we figured it out.
Pro tip, if you're coming from the Santa Rosa Beach area, going back towards the mainland, it's on the right before you hit the big
causeway.
Bridge.
But
don't go over the bridge.
The Google put it in the middle of the causeway, which is about 1.5 miles into the bridge.
Yeah, we were a little confused.
We're like, yeah. So.
I don't think it's out here. So, but we did find it. The food was wonderful. It wasn't
super expensive either, but it was like a...
Well, I thought it was a little overpriced for what we got. Well, yeah, it's a touristy area, so they charge a little bit more.
It wasn't like the town, though.
I don't know. I guess.
I thought it was good. It had a nice presentation.
I had the crab cakes.
Yeah.
You got a banana cream pie for dessert. Well, you had to make reservations, but I think if we had gone as a walk-in, we probably wouldn't have had to wait as late. A lot of places in the area, if you are going to go out, make your reservations online or ahead of time, a day or two. Especially over this Thanksgiving weekend, we couldn't get reservations until, 8:30 at night. And that's a little late for us. You know, we're old timers.
Speak for yourself.
Randy and I both love this Grayton Beach State Park. One thing I should tell you, pro tip, and I'll link it down below, campsite booking secrets video. Grayton Beach State Park, Topsail. A lot of the Florida state parks are really hard to get into.
The good ones.
The good ones. Well,
they're all good.
All of them are, really. Yeah.
The more popular ones.
So we have tips in how we score the really hard to get sites. And as I said, I'll link that down in the description below.
Because we have no trouble getting the hard sites.
No.
I shouldn't say that because they'll probably all use it and then we won't get any, but... Like I said, we've had Grayton Beach multiple times.
I don't think our following is really going to affect it.
Well,
yeah. But we do appreciate each and every one of you. I will throw that in there.
No, it works. It really does. It's worth the $5.
Well, we have a couple different options to get in there. So yeah, you want to check it out. So my point is that it's hard to get into, and we have some secrets that you can use. Tips. They're not really secrets at this point. In getting the hard to get campsites. We definitely will go back when we can.
Yeah, we'll go back there. We probably won't buy a $50 cheeseburger, but we'll definitely go back there.
But we definitely will ride through the town and admire it and enjoy it. The Crepes de Soleil, I think, is the name of the one food truck. We love their crepes.
Yeah, their food trucks are all Airstreams, by the way. Most of them.
It's a very cool.
Airstreams converted into food trucks. Pretty neat. But.
Yep. So we highly recommend it.
You guys want to go on a Jeep ride? You want to go on a trail ride? What?
If you enjoy this video, please give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in our next video.